That is in. What a shot.
Well, McEnroe's expression says it all there, because that was one of the shots of the week. Because he was off balance, and it's not his normal backhand from Lendl here. Watch this. This is a very good approach. So look at this. This is nearly a slice backhand and more of a jab, because he didn't finish the follow through, and he hooked that one in. Mary, we said Becker was playing pretty well. What do you think about your man here?
I'm sticking with my horse. I'll tell you. I'm not so, you know, you're not allowed to change your mind if you've chosen somebody at the beginning of the week, and Lendl's making me feel good about him.
You don't see any chink in his armor, do you? 1 game to love and 6-3 in the first set.
First set statistics. Took 45 minutes to play this. Lendl lost 2 points on serve. Not great percentages. McEnroe there, as Mary said, he's got to get up to where Lendl is. He's got to be 56, even 60% if he's to have a chance in this. And there's the winners. That's the decisive point, and that's basically been the passing shots. John McEnroe has not been able to make too many good volleys tonight.
For winning this match that you're watching is that whoever does win it,
converting on 50%, that means you should keep doing it, not stop doing it. McEnroe, if anything, should be in more. Hanging back like this, he gets in trouble. If you're doing 50% or better on what you'd like to do best.
It's a good job at the US Open.
Deuce.
Even a little smile from Lendl there. You only play shots like this at a drive volley and then this little flick thing when you are supremely confident. Even if he misses.
Sign on with that in a minute, Fred. Look at that. Oh, that's great stuff. Really from both players.
And once again, if you were to look at this, and if the point stopped right around here, and boy, you know, you'd think when as McEnroe was taking control of the net, you think, well, he's got a pretty good chance to win this. He's trying to cover, and yet the shot was just too well struck. Lendl way off the court, and he still can come up with that.
Pinpoint accuracy for the man from Czechoslovakia now. Greenwich, Connecticut, 2 games to 1, second set. Crucial really to McEnroe's chances are his ability to volley. Here he is making a volley, just for you to look a little closer. Watch this. There is his split step. So this is his chance now to make up his mind. He's watching Lendl at this point, deciding where he's going. This is the time that he decides to go either right or left. He sees that Lendl is going to hit to his left, so he goes in there, makes contact with the ball. Now you see the racket is below the level of the ball, but before he made contact with the ball right there, watch this, it's high, and it stays high until he makes contact with it. See how the arms also are separated, balancing each other. McEnroe to serve. Really came in on the back end of that conversation between McEnroe and somebody in the crowd, but so I can enlighten you as to what it was about. It is love 30 Lendl. McEnroe in trouble here if Lendl breaks. Have a 3-1 lead in the second set, having won the first 6-3.
By the way, a couple of changeovers ago, McEnroe asked Ken Farrar, the tournament referee, that in tomorrow's matches for the semis, Cyclops not be used, the electric service line caller.
3 break points.
Farrar, by the way, said he'd take it under advisement, but I don't know. I think the other players have a lot more confidence in it.
Yeah, I don't
than
think he's going
McEnroe.
to doubt it, maybe. You just can't give Lendl a look at the bottom shot, can you? I mean, you are 90% sure of losing it if you...
Very, very big difference. That's how quickly his own serve is coming back to him.
Break point.
That's another half volley that McEnroe is forced to play. And when you play that half volley, you cannot get any pace on the shot. Here it is, he can't. He's got to play a defensive shot, so that allows Lendl to then take the initiative, run around the backhand, and then the net cord just is a bit unlucky for John McEnroe. It opens up the court for Lendl. Break of serve.
3 games to 1 second. Lendl has broken 3 times now. 9 shots at it, and McEnroe has not had a break point. Closest he's come is deuce in 1 game.
He's being forced to play this match on his heels.
Well, I think he always is nowadays against Lendl. You know, the last half a dozen times. There's too much power of shot. 27 winners from Lendl and 10 from McEnroe. There you get, again, that first serve is in, and it gets a short return. McEnroe, as Mary said, is on the defense. He's 10 feet behind the baseline, trying to scramble, trying to get back into the point.
What he's got to do is so dangerous and so difficult, but at this point I think he's got to just try doing it, stepping into the court more.
Yeah, but he can't step in the court on that first serve. There's no way. He's got to wait for Lendl to miss it. I mean, look at this.
Well, now that really aggravates you. You know the guy doesn't have that good a volley, and he sidles up to it and swings in a beauty.
Hit that one off tips of his toes, really.
I mean, that's like being passed by Fred Stolle but back inside.
Forehand side, you always got 9 of the last 10 points. Lendl's won.
Game point. You just got to stand and admire some outstanding tennis from the best player in the world. We'll be back.
Behind the
You've
court,
got a lot more winners from Lendl as against the unforced errors. It's just unbelievable tennis. And then on the other hand, fewer winners and unforced errors for McEnroe.
Oh, you say that clip in between matches I went down in Nabisco Hospitality. Incredible, because there was an all McEnroe crowd when they came out, and a few boos from Lendl, which I felt was a bit unfair, but now the crowd have just come to appreciate the sheer fact that Lendl has been brilliant tonight, and they are applauding his every winner.
Game point for McEnroe. McEnroe holds on 4 games to 2 with a break in the second set. Lendl serving. I don't think, maybe along those lines, that Lendl does himself justice by saying those kinds of things, not that thing specifically, because I think that's a fair crime, but he will go to tournaments, any tournament other than Grand Slam, and tell the press at that tournament, the only thing I really care about is winning Grand Slam tournaments. I don't think that does justice to him.
But he'll still win their tournament, though.
Oh, yeah. Or to the sport, frankly. 4 games to 2, Lendl has won 7 heads.
Having said that, Cliffy, it doesn't take away from his effort at that particular tournament. He gives it 100% wherever he goes. He doesn't lose too many matches. Crowd trying to impose themselves on this match now. They want McEnroe to get back in here. If he doesn't, this match is all but history.
In 8 serve games, Lendl has now lost 8 points. 1 point average per game. Extraordinary statistic. Not as if this is a grass court where he's getting the help of bad bouncers. It's a perfect bouncer. It's just Yep.
40-15.
5 aces. Match.
Game 1 goal.
It's only the one service break. It sounds as though this thing is over, 5-2. McEnroe holds here, and Lendl has the job to serve it out.
Third ace for McEnroe. Decade ago when McEnroe was playing the likes of ball game. Connors, he was the one dictating the pace of play. Now he's playing against Lendl and Becker. He's on the receiving end.
40.
Well, he hasn't lost a point in his last 2 service games, McEnroe, but his downfall was fourth game, his second service game of this second set, when Lendl put together an extraordinary array of returns.
Game point.
Game McEnroe.
It's 2 love games now on serve for McEnroe.
Instead of Boris Becker tomorrow in the series. Rematch points.
40 love. Thank you. Game set match point. 6-3. 6-3.
Ivan Lendl over John McEnroe easily, 6-3, 6-3, behind an extraordinary display of power serving. He lost only 8 points on his own serve game. We'll come back with more from Madison Square Garden.